3 weeks ago, I sat here and promised that the day Kimi K3 went free, I'd show you exactly what it takes to run it. Then I made 2 other videos and quietly never did. So this week, I priced up the machine properly, and the number is not the one I expected. Those were my exact words on the 21st of July, and you can go back and check them. So let's do this properly, because the model really is free, and the only question left is what the machine costs. There's one rule here. It has to sit in my room. I'm not renting someone else's computer and I'm not using an app. I want the biggest open model ever released running on hardware I own. And this is where I found out that almost nobody using the word free has actually tried this. Step 1 is just downloading it, and even that stopped me. The weights on their own are 594 gigabytes. The full folder is about 1.5 terabytes, broken into 96 separate files. So before anything happens, you need a spare hard drive. So far, it really is free because all that costs you is a long download and a big drive. The machine is where it starts getting silly. Attempt 1 is the obvious one, a really good gaming computer. The card everybody wants right now is an RTX 5090, and it has 32 gigabytes of memory. Kimi needs about 650, which isn't close, and honestly isn't even the same conversation. Now, the sensible reaction is to shrink the model. That's called quantising, and with most models it works beautifully, except not with this one. The 1-bit version, the most brutally squashed version that exists, is still around 600 gigabytes, so squeezing it barely moves the needle. So we move to attempt 2, and this time we simply buy more cards. To reach 650 gigabytes, you need roughly 20 of them, and they've gone from $2,000 to about $4,300 each. And here's the annoying part. Even after spending that, it still wouldn't work properly. 20 gaming cards bolted together is not the same machine as one built to serve a model this size. Attempt 3 was supposed to be the clever answer. Apple used to sell a Mac Studio with 512 gigabytes of memory in one quiet little box, which was expensive, but at least sane. Except you can't buy it. Back in March, Apple quietly deleted that option. The Mac Studio now stops at 256, and they put the price of the smaller upgrade up at the same time. $1,600 became $2,000. The reason is the thing this whole video turns on. Memory suddenly got very expensive. Ordinary computer memory went up 110% in 3 months, because the AI data centers are eating it. This year, they take about 70% of all the memory made in the world. 4 years ago, they took a quarter. Sit with that because it's the best joke in the story. The same boom that handed you a free Frontier model is why you can't buy the machine to run it. It ate the memory first, so that leaves attempt 4, doing it the way the professionals actually do it, with 8 H100 cards, the proper data center kind. They are $25,000 to $30,000 each, so the entry ticket is $200,000, and the better version takes you past $300,000. $200,000 to run a model that is genuinely, honestly free to download. But let me be fair, because there are 2 sensible ways out. You can rent the machine by the hour instead of owning it. These cards go for roughly $2 to $10 each per hour, so 8 of them land somewhere between $16 and $80 an hour. Or you skip the machine completely and pay for the model through its API. $3 per million words going in, 15 coming out, and that is where the whole plan quietly falls apart, in a way I found genuinely funny once I did the sum. $200,000 of API credit buys you about 66 billion words of input instead. You'd have to be doing a staggering amount of work before owning the machine wins. So who is it actually for? It's for organizations that legally cannot let their data leave the building, which means hospitals, banks, and governments. And that really is the whole list. And that's worth saying plainly because the word free is doing enormous work in these headlines. The weights really are free, nobody can take them back, and that genuinely matters. But free to download and free to run are 2 different sentences, and only one of them is true. If you want AI at home, run a small model. If you want Kimi, rent it. I'm Dex.